You found Two in the Closet. We're two friends over 50 spill the tea, share the laughs, and talk about all the weird and wonderful and WTF moments of life. I'm Jen.
And I'm Beth, recording from a very real closet because it's the only place we sound this good. And because life's just better with great acoustics and a little secrecy. So shut the door, pour the wine, let's talk. Welcome back to Two in the Closet. This is Beth and Jen. And today we are going to have a little fun. We're going to have a little human experience. Jen recently returned from Burning Man for her third year.
Yes.
Super proud of that.
Very.
I think.
I know, right? I wasn't sure I was going to get there or come back.
Yeah, so we are going to have a little chit chat about her experience. And it's funny because the first time you went was the Great Flood,
Right.
right?
Right.
And then last year, I mean, not this recent, but last
This,
year, it was kind of okay. It was just hot, mild, or do you remember?
it was,
There was no catastrophe.
no, it was the first and third. The
Okay.
first and
Yeah.
third, there was weather issues.
And she keeps telling me that I would really love it there. And we're going to talk about that because that couldn't be further from the truth. I don't even know that she knows who I am. Anyway,
Oh, I thought I did, but
not the deep, darker part of me.
right. Not
So
way down under.
I know that the first year you rented an RV
Right.
with somebody. How did you get there last year?
A van. We
Okay.
rented a van.
Van down by the river. And then this year you went with a
I
stranger.
went with a stranger.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so I went with a stranger. I did talk to this person before I went, got a good vibe. They knew someone. That's how I kind of got connected. And we had a great, great time.
So who was this person? Because you're a married woman,
Yes, I am
and
married.
who was this person?
Well, it was a man.
Okay, that's what I want to
Oh,
hear.
okay. I thought you were waiting for a name. I don't know the difference.
No, I don't mean to say his name, but I want to make it clear you went on a road trip with a man that you had never met before but talked to,
Right.
and you're a married woman. I don't know if there's more stranger danger than that.
Well, yes.
Sorry.
And there was a concern.
Right there, I would never do that. Go ahead.
It's weird because I'm a very cautious person. Lock the doors, make sure the windows are locked. So this was kind of extreme for me.
You're just more hell bent on Burning Man than you are your personal safety. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Just so we're clear.
There's the truth.
So we're clear. Okay. So
So,
you're on a road trip with a dude you just met.
right. He was a referral. I don't know if you want to call it a
Was he a
referral.
swipe right or a swipe left?
He, he, he was a friend of a friend, so that's why I felt safe. I
Okay.
had no,
Okay.
but I
All right.
would not go with a
Fair enough.
complete stranger danger. That I'm open, but that's
Yeah. Okay. So that's how that happened.
yes. Went on a road trip, had a great conversation. It just everything was flowing. We finally made it there. Well, we thought we did.
Mhm.
And there was a storm, a rainstorm. And since you haven't been,
As happens quite a bit at Burning Man, we now know. Thank you, social media.
it's very important. So we're in
Yeah.
a four-door car. We get to the beginning of the road
Into the
into
playa.
into the playa. Thank you, Beth. And you weren't even there.
I've heard some lingo. I picked up some words.
And at 3 o'clock, all of a sudden, everything stops. The traffic stops.
Hmm.
Cloudy, starts raining. We are stuck there for 18 hours
In a car
in a car
with a stranger
with a
that you
stranger
just met.
and peanut butter and jelly and Gatorade stuck in the car. And we had to sleep in the car.
Okay, I got a question. 18 hours in a car, you can learn a whole lot about somebody. What did you guys talk about?
We talked about kids. We talked about relationships. We talked about what could he expect from Burning Man because this was his first
Oh,
time.
wow.
I told him my story. I told him we talked about work. I slept a lot, so then we didn't
Which
talk.
is one thing I would not do if, again, I got into a car with a strange man that
Yep.
I had never met before. The last thing I would do was, after not get in the car, would be not sleep.
Yeah, it was a little touch and go,
I know,
but
but
um again, I felt comfortable because of this other person connected us.
okay. Okay.
The great guy, and
Okay. So
I
we're
trust
there.
this person.
So we're there. We've slept in the car. We're now going to enter the playa. I don't want this to take a whole week to tell the story. We got more hits to get
Right.
to.
We were stuck for 15, 16, 17 hours when we had to use the bathroom. I just have to say this one thing, then we'll move on. If we had to use the bathroom, we had to use the porta potties on the side of the road. Well, this was very scary because I had to use the bathroom and it was dark. I went, found the potty, couldn't find the car. Okay. I couldn't. And I'm really a baby inside. I am. I'm a baby. I couldn't find it. It started raining, right? Started raining. I started crying. This is nice, right? It's okay.
Know this.
Yeah. It's very, I was so scared. I was so scared that I was going to be left alone.
In a
Like
traffic jam that of
I
unmoving
am,
cars.
wait, I'm on the playa. People help each other, but what if no one helps me? What if I'm out here and I get hypothermia? I had all these thoughts, and I really, for a second, was like, what the fuck did I just do? Why would I do this? Right? Bringing up all these fears.
Mhm.
I was really scared. Got back in the car.
So you
I
found it.
I did find it, but I have to tell you, I think I skipped a beat.
You know what you could have done? Take his, if he had a alarm on his car, ask him for the keys and then you could just beep beep
Oh yeah.
find it.
But I
But
was so,
next year,
yeah, I was so, it was the scariest thing, and I did question it. So it,
question it or question you.
yeah, both. But it was really scary because I definitely had a lot of self-doubts. Like,
Yeah,
what did I just do? I left my family and I'm stuck in a car.
with a strange man that I
Right.
just met. Am I harping? I'm harping.
No, it's okay. I understand it.
Okay.
I get it.
So you're there, you've survived the weather part of it. When it's finally time and you're able to move about the playa, like what's your day look like?
My day looks like,
I before you say that, I want to just say this about Jen. She's not one of those people that's going to get on those moving vehicles. Well, maybe she did, but I don't picture you as one of those people that's super scantily clad, going to weird ceremonies and climbing up on structures, moving or otherwise. I picture you as more of a I just want to kind of hang and watch it from here and jump in
and
when
not
I feel
right.
like it.
Well, that is true. But I was a little adventurous. I did not go on any art cars. I did go up a slide.
Up the slide.
Yes, there were stairs up the slide, and I was scared, but I'm like, I'm in the middle of the playa. Who doesn't want to go down a slide? And I yelled. It was so much fun. It totally brought me back to when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love about the playa. It's like you could be like a child again.
Hmm. But
Just
do adult things.
right.
Okay.
And no one judges.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. I loved going on the slide. I screamed. I was like a 2-year-old.
And you ride your mode of transportation is not your feet. You ride.
I tried to,
Again, riding through dust storms sounds like so much fun.
well, what happens when you're on your bike, if you're on your bike and there's like a whiteout, it's called,
Hmm.
you can't see anything in front of you.
Yeah.
So this first year I went, I went across the playa with my bike to go see a friend, and all of a sudden there was a whiteout and I couldn't see anything in front of me.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to stop, get off your bike, and kind of huddle up, protect your head, or go to an art structure.
Hmm.
That was another scary moment. And I questioned, what am I doing?
I First of all, I wear contacts. So the first thing I think when I think anything airborne is it's going to wreck my eyesight. I'm not going to be
100%.
able to see, even if I had goggles. So, you know, that stops me from being interested in anything like that because if I can't see,
Well, then that would be a problem.
that would be a really
Right.
big problem.
So
And a
you
whiteout does not sound like fun
no,
being out in it.
it's not something that happens all the time, but you have to be prepared to stay put.
Yeah, well, that part I get.
But you wear these
Make more new friends.
protective goggles.
Yeah. But are they? I don't believe that
Yeah.
they would keep crap out of my eyes. Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, but they're like on your face.
Yeah.
So
So you bike.
I bike, and I have to say, I had trouble on the bike because the bike was not comfortable, and it's very hard to ride the bike when you are not in the best shape and it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, I get that.
So I've definitely know what I need to do.
Yeah. Um, did you run into people this year that you know from years past?
Yes, I did.
Are they moving on?
No, no, I did, and it was absolutely great. It was like no time
Do
passed.
you connect during the year or not until it gets up to the Burning Man time?
There's a
Like you
handful
hang out together?
there's a handful of people that I talk to on a regular, not every day,
Hmm.
that we've built a friendship over time, and we talk throughout the year.
Okay.
But then there's people where I'll see, and we haven't seen each other in a year,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
like right back to where we started.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So over the 3 years that you've gone, just really in a quick little snapshot, like where have you gone spiritually, mentally from the first year to this past year? Like how have you changed or evolved or stayed the same?
Well, the first year I went, I had no idea what I was in for. Absolutely. And I took an
Hmm.
RV. So that experience was different.
Hmm.
Again, I went with someone I didn't know.
Hmm.
I had a breakdown, which I normally do like the first or second day I cry
Hmm.
because it's a lot.
Hmm.
It's heavy. I did the same thing my first year, but there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, so it was more intense.
Hmm.
The first year I learned that I could do this. I could be by myself and be in the desert and take care of myself if I
Hmm.
needed to. So that was a really
That's
good
a big
feeling.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. This year, a lot of about my body,
Hmm.
about movement. And I think I mentioned that to you.
Yeah.
I had a hard time. It's physical, kind of exhausting. And it's very important. I realized how important it is to move your body and be in your body and to take care of your body.
That's big.
That was like a big
Yeah.
thing for me because I did like dancing, and it was like, oh my God, I'm like sore everywhere. Yes, I'm over 50, but
Yeah. So first year, I can do this. Second year, I really need to take care of my body. Well, a year went from there to now. Or is that this year's lesson?
yeah, this year's,
What was
oh,
the
sorry.
middle year's lesson? Because I'm like, if
Oh,
that was your lesson a year ago, Jen.
yeah, right. Sorry. The second year, I think do what I want and don't just to kind of go for it and don't hold back. I think
Hmm.
sometimes I hold back
Hmm.
and, don't go up the mountain when I want to go up the mountain
Yeah.
or go up the art car and
Yeah. Um, For those that don't know, like I have heard of Burning Man for many, many years. You're the first friend that I've ever had that I know of that said, I'm going, and went. Um, so of course, in the last 3 years, I paid a lot more attention to what goes on there. But for somebody out there like me that, didn't really pay attention to it until recently, like what is the purpose of Burning Man? Why do people
I
flock
don't know.
there? Yeah.
So I can only speak for myself, but when I first heard of Burning Man, I'm like, God, that sounds so cool. I want to go. Like, there's money involved, there's going away, leaving your family if you have family, the job. So there's a lot of fear, I thought, in the beginning of how I'm going to do all this. And you have to, figure out where you're going to
I
sleep,
know,
where
but
you're going to eat.
what do people need to know about what it is?
Well, that's part of it. You have to be able to take care of yourself
Hmm.
first and foremost. Because if
Is
you,
that why you're going to prove that you can take care of
yeah,
yourself? No,
just
that's what I mean. Why did Burning Man start? What was the reason for people to go out into this desolate area and
it's a
dance naked
it's
for a
not a
week?
I just want to clear it. It's not a festival. People think it's a festival or a music
I know,
festival.
but you're not answering. Your
I'm going to get to it.
witness
I'll get to it. I'm going to get to it.
is aggressive.
I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it.
He's
The
not answering, Judge.
the playa is a how I would say it's a handmade city
Hmm.
where everyone helps each other. There's there are 10 principles. There's radical inclusion, gifting. There's no money to be used. I think people go for different reasons. I go because I feel free. I
Hmm.
feel non-judgment. I feel I could wear funky clothes and dance until 5 in the morning. For me, it's total freedom.
Yeah. And a
Total
very
freedom.
different life than the one you lead.
100%.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with the life of,
That's your mom trip.
right. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're going to Burning Man for 10 days. And to me, it's like, I can't wait. I can't wait to go back next year
Hmm.
to see what I learn next year and do things that I didn't get to do this year.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. The art is beautiful.
That part I like looking at online. Um, because again, as I said at the beginning, she's always telling me, "Oh, Beth, you would love this. Text me from there. You would love this. You would love this." And again, I go back to my eyes and my contact. I wouldn't be able to see, and then I'd be miserable. I don't like being dirty. So the idea of, are you able to shower?
Our camp had a shower.
Okay.
Yes.
But like that, no.
That doesn't work for you.
No. And the heat doesn't work for me. And then the extreme cold. The mud definitely wouldn't work for me. I'd be turned right around the first sign of danger. But I'm just saying, it's not for me. I love looking at the art cars. I love all of the dance that I see, on online when it's going on. I love all that stuff, but it doesn't make me want to go.
Really.
No, not at all. Like I can get my experience of freedom, whatever I want to experience, I can do that without getting into a freaking dust storm.
Yes,
I just know
the dust
that would
is,
drive me crazy.
I actually felt very clean when I was there. You are dusty. I slept in a tent. It was rainy. It was a little scary, but no rain came through the tent. But you have to kind of want to be in that
Yeah,
type of environment.
yeah. And I don't.
No? What if
No,
it was there as an RV?
I said maybe if there was an RV and I have a lot of conditions, like I'd have to be able to run that air conditioning whenever I wanted, because if I go out and it hits past 80, I'm going back and I'm going to watch Burning Man on TikTok from my cell phone.
Well, you could do that. You could do that. I had access to Wi-Fi at our
Yeah, and
camp.
I would definitely need Wi-Fi. I'm
Yeah.
not going 10 days without the
Yeah,
outside
no, I
world.
gotta see everything is okay and
Be
how
limited, but
exactly. But the reason why I think you would like it and what I really like this year is that I did like so many different things. I did laughing yoga
I've
that
done that. That's
that I
fun.
always wanted to do. I did drumming.
Mm-hmm.
and like movement, like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like laid on the floor, stretch my body. I don't know, you could just kind of do what you want to do.
Yeah, I've
And
done all of those things individually. I'm a hard no. You're not going to convince me.
really?
Yeah, I'm very 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have fun. You come tell me about it. I'll listen.
Also, self-expression. I think a lot of people do go there to express themselves. Maybe they feel they can't express
Do you
themselves.
think like alter ego kind of
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah. But
Okay.
people like, I mean, I even wore like a tutu. Have you ever seen me wear a tutu?
Have I ever seen you wear a dress?
Exactly. I wore a tank top and like a lace top over it. My friend Sharon, shout out to Sharon, who dressed me. Well, not,
It's just like at the Emmys.
yeah,
She dressed me
she
for the.
dressed. I wanted to dress different this year. I dressed definitely out of the ordinary. It
Mhm.
felt good.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Well,
What
that
else?
that's been an interesting experience for sure. Now, have you kept in
Yes.
touch with your stranger danger driver?
No.
Just into the darkness he drove.
Yeah, I would like to reach out and see how he is back in the real world,
Yeah.
but I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
I might not see him till next year. I don't know,
Yeah.
even if he goes.
Yeah. Did you see him during the time?
Yes, but not
Was he having fun?
he was.
Okay.
He had a great time.
Okay.
I think he's coming back.
If you thought we were having an earthquake, we weren't. That was Jennifer rocking the table.
But I would say if anyone is wondering about Burning Man or wants to go to Burning Man, there's meetup groups that I did my first year that are on
And you
Facebook.
don't have to go the whole 10 days, right?
No, you
Okay.
could go for 4 days, you could go 2 days.
Yeah.
It's just a, it's a journey to get
Yeah.
there. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's yeah.
so if you're gonna go, I go the whole time.
Yeah. All right. Well, any last thoughts for yeah, well, that was the last thought if you want to go with
I
the
would
journey.
say go to meetups
Hmm.
and join groups in your city, talk to friends.
Yeah.
And I say definitely I think someone should go
And report back.
and report back.
Yes. We do have photos and some videos from Jen. I'm going to try and put them in the show notes. But they'll definitely be on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
So make sure you're following over there. But I hope this gives everybody a little peek. It gave me a little peek into it, even though I've had a couple of years with you sharing, but there's always something new.
Yes, there are always also, if you do want to go, there's also packing lists that are very
Oh,
helpful.
perfect. Okay. Well, maybe you can give us one for the show notes.
Yes.
Anyway, that's going to wrap up our little Burning Man recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I'm Beth,
I'm Jen,
and this is Two in the Closet, or Jennifer, whoever you are.
whatever.
Who do you want to be? Thanks for hanging out with us in the closet. I'm Beth,
And I'm Jen.
and this has been Two in the Closet, your place for laughs, real talk, and maybe a little oversharing. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you like what you heard, leave us a review. It helps more women find the closet.
Until next time, keep the door closed and the conversations going.